What's your personal legend?
Don't it seem like
So, I started reading this book. I got this book recommendation from a friend. If you guys know, if you're not new to the channel, if you've seen some of my other work, my boy 25th recommended this book to me. If you don't know who 25th is, that's Advanced Tacos, Chris, many names. So he recommended this book to me because I wanted to get into reading. Like I started to have that interest of like I need to start reading more. And this was just something that I need to start reading more. I went to law school. I read enough there, and so I really haven't like read a book for enjoyment in almost ever. Literally the only time I read is for school. And so the book you recommended to me is called The Alchemist. It's right here. It's by Paulo Coelho. I'm going to butcher that last name because I don't know how to say it. But it's called The Alchemist, man. And I started reading this book, right? And it's a little slow to begin with, I'm not going to lie. But I started reading it, and then something happened in my life where my dog passed. And I have a video about that's going to come out about loss. And about my particular loss with my dog, Ollie. But I started reading this book afterwards. It kind of pushed me to really get back into my reading habits. As you guys can see right here, I got some more books. Tuesdays with Maury, I'm going to read this. The 5 People You Meet in Heaven, I'm going to read that. And The Celestine Prophecy by James Redfield, going to read that. I also got another book that I'm reading right now. It's called The Prophet by Khalil Gibran. So getting more into reading, man. Doing a little bit more reading. Enhancing myself and my knowledge a little more. But this is about this book. This show and me talking is about this book. So this book is basically about following your dreams. And how everybody has their own personal legend, right? And I don't want to spoil the book because I want you to read it. But what I will talk about is what is a personal legend, right? And how can we follow it? So many people in their lives, people always ask you, especially as a child, what do you want to do when you grow up? Me, it was, I want to be a lawyer, I want to be the president, right? People don't normally ask you why you want to do stuff. And the character in this book has a specific reason of why he does what he does, right? What you do as a job is what you do. But why do you do it, right? That is the hardest question for a lot of people to answer. The character in this book has an answer for that question, right? The reason why he does things, he has an answer for it. And so I had to sit down and think about my why to my own personal legend. And the reason I wanted to be a lawyer and the reason I wanted to be the president is because I've always had a heart for wanting to help people. I wanted to create my own homeless foundation called Fisher of Men. These are things that I have not accomplished in my life, right? Being a lawyer I've accomplished, but not being the president or being the opening up this homeless shelter, this wide-reaching homeless shelter that does many different things. I have not accomplished those things in my life. But why did I want to do those things? I wanted to help people. That's my personal legend, is to figure out a way to help as many people as I possibly can, right? And so the gist of this is, without spoiling the book, is life is going to help you in the way to complete what you are here for, your purpose. I think at a young age, and the Bible kind of coordinates this too. If you're a believer, if you're not a believer, in the Bible, if a lot of religions coordinate this. Life is set up in a way to help you fulfill your purpose on this earth. And at a young age, we know our purpose, right? At a young age, you knew what you liked to do. And you always hear people say, well, if you do what you love to do, it's never work, right? But nobody truly knows what that means. But if you think about yourself as a little kid, right? You think about what you really loved to do. Like you could do it and no one would have to pay you for it. What your ultimate goal was. And everyone has an answer for this. You just got to sit down and think about it. Life is helping you. Life is trying to help propel you to that point, right? But the biggest lesson in this, and something I want to talk about, is not everybody does this. Not everybody fulfills their personal legend. And that's something you'll see in the book. Everybody does not do this, right? Things happen in our lives where we suddenly we settle down, we have kids, we get married, we do different things, and so it takes us away from fulfilling our personal legend, right? There are sacrifices in order to do what you need to do in order to fulfill your personal legend. And not everybody is willing to make those sacrifices or can make those sacrifices in their mind. Really, and I'm spoiling the book a little bit here, really, it's what you're willing to do, not whether you can do it. What are you willing to sacrifice, right? And that's a question to fulfill your personal legend. And so we see what this character's willing to sacrifice, what he has to go through, and not everything in life. Nothing in life is easy, right? We like to go for the easy thing. The thing that is most rewarding is hard. The journey has to be difficult. It cannot be easy. So fulfilling your personal legend, doing what you want to do, that is the purpose of this book. I recommend this book to anyone. Please go buy it. There'll be a link in the description for The Alchemist. So just my general thoughts on the book, but those are like two of the main lessons that I took from the book, is do what is necessary to accomplish your personal legend, and realize what it is. What you're doing right now may not be it. Those are the two lessons that I've learned that I can say without spoiling it. You need to read this book. You need to read. Even if you're not a reader, read this. It's great. Read it. So yeah, man. As far as like my review for the book, it's a great book. If I had to get 1 out of 10, it's a 10 for me. It's awesome. And it gives you a lot of life lessons, whether or not you are someone who believes in religion or anything like that. Like, there is philosophical undertones to this. There is religion built in, and not just Christianity. They talk about Allah in here. They talk about being Muslim, things like that. Like, it's not just a one size fits all. It is it touches a lot of points. So definitely read The Alchemist. If you have read The Alchemist, get in the comment section and let me know what you think. I'm interested. I want to have a conversation around this book and what people think of this book. If you haven't read The Alchemist, pick it up, read it, then get in the comment section and let me know what you think. But I just wanted to talk about that and the two lessons that I've learned. And then here's how I'm applying them to my life, right? So I am trying my best to do what it takes to fulfill my personal legend. How can I help people? And I'm doing that in ways, right? When I coach, I'm helping the kids, right? I'm helping them not only succeed on the football field, but I'm helping them succeed in life. I'm helping people do research right now in my job. And, I'm helping affect the world in that small way. But I want it to have the biggest effect on helping people out of poverty, helping people out of all those things. So, like, I have to be willing to do what it takes, and life will present me an opportunity. And when it does, I need to seize on that opportunity. So, that is what I'm doing. Another point in my life that I'm taking is observing nature, right? Again, don't want to spoil the book. Read it. But the fascination of what it took for everything to be created and how everything is working for not just your good, but the good of the Creator, the good of God. When I walk, I take it all in. I never used to be that type of person to kind of sit there and take in nature. Like, I wasn't like awed by what I saw with nature. But after reading this book, I understand it a little more. It connects with me a little more, and how everything around me connects to me. So yeah, man, that's how I'm applying some of the life lessons from the book to myself. So yeah, let me know what you think about The Alchemist. Hey, listen, read it, get in the comments, let me know what you think about this book. You should all read it. So yeah, I will see you guys again when I'm ready to run my mouth again. Who knows when that will be? I plan on dropping a vid every day, so Hopefully it'll be every day, but we'll see. Again, I will see you guys when I'm ready to run my mouth again.